Okay, 50 Cent just posted Bert and Ernie on his Instagram. 50 Cent! Bert and Ernie were the nicknames that Diddy gave to the Jane Doe when they met. The very first time they saw each other in a bathroom, he said, let's give each other nicknames, Bert and Ernie. 50 Cent just posted Bert and Ernie.
She said that she has a baby daddy who, her baby daddy and Diddy have a well-known animosity. They do not get along. And so she talked about telling Diddy, like, oh, I just want to let you know who my baby daddy is. He was like, I don't care who your baby daddy is. Of course he don't care. She got a lot of nerve. She got a lot of nerve. Do you know this girl had the audacity to come in there and be like, I felt pressure because he paid my rent. Bitch, get a job. Get a job. She literally said her sources of income was Diddy giving her money and her child support. Get a job. She is making real victims look terrible. There have been no facts so far that were anything like.
Hey, I really don't know what's going on with you, but I just want to just give you a heads up that I'm about to really disappear on you. You feel me? I'm not going to be playing these games with you at all, at all. So I don't know. You think you silent treating me, and you think I'm gonna be nah. You'll have a rude awakening. You'll just have.
So, it wasn't just 50 Cent. Tasting the joy turns out, Diddy was at the buffet too well. Buckle up, folks. The tea is piping hot and dripping all over the courtroom floor, just when we thought the drama between 50 Cent and Diddy couldn't get any. Messier entered Daphne Joy again. Word on the celebrity streets is that Sean Diddy Combs has allegedly been entangled in a very private, very intimate arrangement with Daphne Joy. Yes, 50's baby mama for a jaw-dropping 6 years. Quietly, of course. No Instagram soft launches, no yacht paparazzi pics, just luxury vacations, bedroom rendezvous, and Diddy allegedly footing the bills the whole time. And now 50 Cent has receipts. Actual audio receipts. As in an alleged phone call between Diddy and Daphne was played not just on social media, but in federal court. Yes, this feud just went full courtroom saga. For years, 50's Instagram has practically been a full-time roast session taking jabs at Diddy, like he's auditioning for a Netflix comedy special. But this latest chapter, oh, it's personal, because the woman at the center of it all isn't just any ex. It's Daphne Joy, the mother of 50's son, Sire. And she's now being linked to Diddy in court testimony, not just romantically, but allegedly as one of his sugar babies. Think gifts, vacations, and intimate favors, all part of a transactional arrangement. And while Young Miami was reportedly cashing in at $200K a month during her Diddy era, court docs suggest Daphne's cut was significantly smaller, allegedly $10K for 2 exotic vacations, 9 days in Turks and Caicos and 6 in the Bahamas. That's about $750 a day. Luxury math isn't mathing. For 50 Cent fans, this isn't just gossip, it's borderline betrayal. The internet is now resurfacing old photos of 50 and Daphne back in their beach-walking, jet-skiing glory days. That was 2012, around the time they welcomed Sire and looked like the picture-perfect couple. Behind the scenes, though, apparently Daphne was already allegedly cozying up to Diddy after her split from 50, the optics brutal. To the public, it looks like a long-game revenge plot, especially considering the decade-long beef between Diddy and 50. Now speculation is swirling. Did Daphne ever really love 50? Or was she playing both sides the whole time? Some online sleuths are even labeling her an escort, alleging 50 knew, but still had a child with her. But just when you think this couldn't get any darker, 2024 hits, Daphne publicly accused 50 Cent of serious misconduct, including claims of assault during their relationship. The timing was suspicious. Her post came right after Cassie settled her own high-profile case against Diddy for $20 million. Many believe Daphne was following the same legal playbook. 50 didn't take it lightly. He lawyered up, firing back with a defamation suit, arguing that Daphne's accusations were retaliation for his attempt to gain sole custody of their son. Eventually, she deleted the posts. 50 dropped the lawsuit. But the damage already done. Now, fast forward to June 2025, and the courtroom whispers are loud. Daphne Joy is reportedly the mystery Jane Doe who took the stand against Diddy in his ongoing federal case. Witnesses say she broke down in tears while testifying about the alleged services she provided involving Diddy, an overload of baby oil and behavior that reads more like a scene from 50 Shades than a romantic relationship. She allegedly claimed she loved Diddy so much, she was willing to do anything to please him. Even things that crossed lines, raised eyebrows, and apparently required multiple industrial-sized bottles of oil. Y'all, this ain't just a scandal. It's a full-blown Hollywood soap opera courtroom edition. From family ties to federal testimony, this saga has everything. Betrayal receipts, power games, and shocking claims. One thing's clear, this triangle between 50 Cent, Diddy, and Daphne Joy is no longer just celebrity gossip, it's headline history. In the making, stay tuned, because in this story, everyone's got skeletons and they're dancing straight into the courtroom.
Consensual. That was a word that the man next to me said today during the Jane Doe's testimony. Now remember, this is day one of the Jane Doe's testimony, and the prosecution is setting the stage. Right now, all we know is that she was in love with Diddy, so in love with him, in a lustful relationship, full of Molly, ecstasy, sometimes ketamine, having these freak-offs, but they call them debauchery or like wild nights. And so far, she said she willingly participated because she loved him so much.
Who, if you thought 50 Cent was staying quiet through all this courtroom chaos, think again. The moment rumors started flying that Daphne Joy might be the mysterious Jane Doe testifying against Diddy, 50 didn't just hear about it, he snapped. Next thing you know, 50 hit Instagram with a perfectly timed photo, him and his son Sire, Daphne's son too, both looking dead serious. Like, yo, what is mom even doing right now? The caption, just 3 letters, WTF. And honestly, that said it all. But it didn't stop there. Then came the bombshell, a voicemail, allegedly played in court where Diddy can reportedly be heard urging Daphne to get on with the job. Yep, cryptic intense. And enough to send shockwaves across the internet. Nobody's 100% sure what that job was, but the tone, it wasn't sweet talk. It sounded more like a warning. Now fans are left piecing it all together like a true crime doc in 50. He's making sure everyone's watching the show.
Hey, I really don't know what's going on with you, but I just want to just give you a heads up that I'm about to really disappear on you. You feel me? I'm not going to be playing these games with you at all, at all. So I don't know, you think you silent treating me, and you think I'm going to be, nah. You'll have a rude awakening. You'll just have...
Once the whispers about Daphne Joy being Jane Doe started catching fire online, 50 Cent didn't just pour gasoline on it, he brought the flamethrower. First, he dropped a wild video clip that had social media losing it, a woman catching sausages, to the face, like it was a competitive sport. No caption, none needed. The message loud and clear. Fans immediately picked up the subtext. 50 was implying that this is how Daphne had allegedly been getting down for years. Subtle, not even close, savage. Absolutely. He straight up labeled her an adult worker, and while some thought he was trolling as usual, turns out 50 was dead serious. He'd apparently been sitting on this kind of ammo the whole time. Then came the next post, and this one took the internet by storm. He shared an image of Bert and Ernie, but with a twist. One of them was rocking lingerie. The caption, he wanted me to call him Ernie, fans were shook. That wasn't a random cartoon reference. It was Code 50 was taking shots at Diddy, throwing heavy insinuations about what allegedly went down behind closed doors, not just with women, but with men too. And if the caption wasn't enough, the implication was crystal clear. 50's not just exposing Daphne, he's flipping the entire bedroom script on Diddy's Empire of Secrets.
Okay, 50 Cent just posted Bert and Ernie on his Instagram. 50 Cent! Bert and Ernie were the nicknames that Diddy gave to the Jane Doe when they met. The very first time they saw each other in a bathroom, he said, let's give each other nicknames, Bert and Ernie. 50 Cent just posted Bert and Ernie, and everyone here is like, oh no, he really shouldn't have done that.
Now here's where things take a darker turn. According to court insiders, Daphne Joy broke down in tears on the witness stand. She allegedly told the court that Diddy coerced her into engaging in wild, explicit acts, often with escorts pushing her into a lifestyle she never truly agreed to. The word forced came up, so did regret. But outside the courtroom, the sympathy is complicated. The internet's reaction was swift and savage. A lot of people online are calling cap comment sections are filled with skeptics who say Daphne didn't look like a victim when she was living the high-life luxury trips, designer bags, and six-figure perks. Now that the feds are circling Diddy like sharks, critics argue she's flipping the script to save herself. If she didn't want the lifestyle, one user wrote, "Why cash the checks?" That question is echoing across timelines and fueling a fierce debate. Was Daphne truly trapped in a toxic power dynamic, or just riding the wave until the tide turned? Either way, the courtroom getting hotter and public opinion, it's split straight down the middle.
She said that she has a baby daddy who, her baby daddy and Diddy have a well-known animosity. They do not get along. And so she talked about telling Diddy, like, "Oh, I just want to let you know who my baby daddy is." He was like, I don't care who your baby daddy is." Of course he don't care. She got a lot of nerve. She got a lot of nerve. Do you know this girl had the audacity to come in there and be like, "I felt pressure because he paid my rent"? Bitch, get a job. Get a job. She literally said her sources of income was Diddy giving her money and her child support. Get a job. She is making real victims look terrible. There have been no facts so far that were anything like.
And just when things couldn't get messier, DJ Academics jumped into the chat laughing like he'd been waiting for this moment. We knew she was dirty. He snickered on stream, and now it's all out in the open. The man didn't mince words, and neither did his followers. For some, this wasn't a bombshell, it was confirmation. The skeletons weren't just leaking, they were moonwalking out of the closet in broad daylight.
So where did you grow up? California. Chat, write these down. She from Cali. What's your level of college? Junior college, then modeling. She's a model. With whom did you have a relationship from 2021 to 2024? Sean Puff Daddy Combs.
Trust and believe the online streets are on fire. The commentary, loud, raw, and unfiltered. One user didn't hold back posting Daphne Joy. When 50 called her an ex-worker, turns out he knew a whole lot more than he let on SMH. But 50, she's the mother of your child. So what does that say about you? Oof, that one hit deep. Another chimed in with surprise writing. Wait, that's 50's type. I always thought he'd go for women with class power moves, boss energy. And then there was the blunt take that, had everyone talking 10K a month? No protection. That's wild. She was desperate, risking her life like that. Y'all, that's low. All for the bag. Fans are torn. No question. Some are dragging 50 Cent for publicly clowning the mother of his child, while others argue Daphne might have just gotten played at her own game, victim hustler, or something in between. Either way, this story has sparked a wildfire online and nobody's backing down from the debate. So what do you think? Was 50 out of line for airing it all out? Or was Daphne just a player who got played harder? Drop your thoughts in the comments, don't hold back, and while you're at it, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more wild twists from the world of the rich, famous, and completely unpredictable. And hey, don't go anywhere. That next video lighting up your screen, yeah, it's just as unhinged. You've been warned.